Please, you're fine. I've just been training here longer. And just so you know, I'm happy I could do this with you, instructor. Isn't it that obvious? You, of course. Me? Oh, stop it. Sheesh, I gotta start taking you seriously. Huh? What'd you say? Nothing.
Hey, no need to hold back. Have another. Let's make it a real beer this time, huh?
I still have work to do. Oh, okay. That doesn't leave me much to go on. But I can't just ignore this, can I? I should talk to the other girls in combat tactics, see if they can tell me anything. Randy might know something too. Maybe I should talk to Sydney, since he and Maya are both snipers. Kurt, what are you reading? A letter I received just this morning. From my brother. He's currently at the Zender Gate in the North Highlands. And you know, the other reason why I like doing stuff with Kurt is because we hear a lot about the Vanders, so we gotta learn stuff. Ah, Lieutenant Colonel Muir, I see. It's been a while since I've seen him. Is he doing well? Yes, though it seems there have been an increasing number of skirmishes with the Republic as of late. It seems he's hard at work alongside everyone from the 7th Armored Division. I see. Well, it's good to hear that he's doing alright. Indeed. I must work hard as well, so as not to lose to my father and brother. Kurt. Hey Kurt, how about we train together for a bit? Huh? Aren't you exhausted from your match with the Viscount the Principal? I'll just think of this as a cooldown, and I think it will be a good refresher for you. What do you say? If you say so. Since I have the opportunity, I'll join you. Rean and Kurt returned to the training hall for a little sparring. What's wrong? Don't tell me that's all you've got. You're not as sharp as you usually are. What was in that letter from Lieutenant Colonel? From your brother? No secrets from you, are there, Instructor Rean? It's not as much about what the letter contains as what it doesn't. Muir shows no signs of indecision or reticence. If evil rears its head before him, he'll cut it down, and he'll do it with honor. He's always been this way. Even now, torn from Prince Oliver's side and sent to the front lines, he doesn't display as much of a hint of hesitation. Not only that, but after discerning my worries about Prince Cedric and future of House Vander, he simply wrote, Kurt, we Vanders are not defined by our legacy. The choices you make will shape the legacy you leave behind. Your brother is a hell of a man. That he is. Though, I must admit, his letter hit me like a punch. Even with his reassurance, I still don't know if I'll ever be able to leave a legacy of my own. I'm just nipping at the heels of my father and brother. Even when I get close enough to sink my fangs in, I hesitate. You're treating hesitation like it's something to be ashamed of. Is it not? Looking back on it, I've hesitated my entire life. As a student, when I was fighting in the Civil War, even when people started hailing me as the Ashen Chevalier. But the thought I put into my actions, that care and worry, helped me find my direction and became an instructor. Kurt, think about everything you and the rest of Class 7 have overcome. If that's not a legacy, I don't know what is. You're right. I don't think that my moments of hesitation were wasted. On the contrary, I think it's dangerous to advance without a moment of forethought. Yeah, I'm positive your father and brother are no strangers to hesitation themselves. So you can hesitate too. Hesitate, think, and plan all you want. Once you're ready to act, you'll be ready to carve out your own legacy. Haha, understood. Now, instructor, I'd say we've hesitated enough. It's time to spar. Yeah, bring it on. Here I come, Kurt. The two continued to fight as Kurt's skills regained their sharpness. Until... There! Yeah! Whoa. You got me good there. You feeling a little better now?
I've still got a long way to go. Please continue to assist me in the future, Instructor Reen.
Yeah, of course. The two continued to spar until they were completely exhausted, making note of the ways they brought out the best in each other. Nice. I'm impressed, Instructor. You caught your breath back in mere minutes. It's almost as though we never sparred. Rest assured, I'm just as exhausted as you. That's definitely enough training for me today. That makes me feel a little better, at least. In any case, I'll stay here for a bit and take a breather. Thank you for everything today, Instructor Reen. Of course, don't worry about it. Instructor Reen, I believe I told you that we don't need to talk. I know, but hear me out. I wanted to talk to you about your dad. Why would you want to do that? Don't you want to know why your shooting is off? It's definitely not just because you changed your scope. You noticed that I changed my scope? To be honest, no, not until Sydney told me. I also learned a bit about your dad. But Maya, none of that helped me figure out what's on your mind. Could you tell me? What a pain. I suppose I can't dodge this conversation any longer, can I? Sorry, I'm nothing if not persistent. So, you want to talk about my father? He's a piece of shit. So I've heard. But I'm more interested in why you looked up to him when you were younger. Because back then, he was more than that. There was a time when he was a lieutenant colonel in the Imperial Army, a famous sniper. Not that I have any memories of that. He left the army when I was still very young. I knew him as a hunter and a watcher, a reliable man who cared for his family, until he started drinking. And the more he drank, the heavier a burden he became on my mother. And if it weren't for him, she might still be alive today. I'm sorry. Do you know why he left the army? I've always been curious, but whenever I asked, he'd either get angry or start crying. The other day, though, I learned something. He left the army right after the 100 Days War, and the noble general he worked under helped mastermind the Hamel incident. No. I'm not going to tell you how I found out, but if you didn't think he was a piece of shit already, you should know. You should now. Once I knew the thought of using the same scope he did disgusted me, so you changed it out for a new one. Huh. I think I get it now. But if anything, I feel for your father. Based on your silence, I'm guessing you do too. The decision to attack Hamel came from on high. In that sense, I think your dad is another victim of the tragedy. That may be true, but that doesn't change the fact that the Hamel incident happened. Nor does it absolve him of driving my mother to her death. You're right, but her passing must have hurt him too. Even after her death, he worked hard to try and support his family. You. If I may ask, what did your mother think of your father? My mother was a very, I can't even say it, my mind isn't working. She would do back-breaking work for hours without a single complaint, and she believed in my father completely. So I wanted to believe in him too. But when I saw him recoil, he was still the same piece of shit. I don't know how much more I can help, honestly. It might be all on Maya's dad now. I do beg your pardon. Silston? What brings you here? A delivery from Maya. From your father, it seems. What? Talk about timing. Where did he send you? I can't imagine. Maya opens the wrapping to see an Eastern-style comb and a letter. A comb? What's the letter say? He stopped working odd jobs and he's gone back home to work as a hunter again. He also says that getting yelled at by his only daughter really opened his eyes. Really? Yes. But he also says that he borrowed against his salary to buy this comb for me.
Honestly,
I can't say for sure, but it's a step in the right direction at least. Well, if nothing else, he seems sincere. If I may, what would you like me to do with this? I found it in the trash, but since it wasn't broken, I held on to it just in case. Wait, Maya, is this the scope my father used to use, the one he passed down to me? I threw it away thinking I never wanted to see it again, but I have to admit the new scope just doesn't feel right. Sounds to me like you might want to switch back. Maybe I should. Silston, thank you for salvaging this. Oh, no need to thank me. Silston, it's almost like he just knew somehow. And Instructor, I'll try to believe in my father just a little longer. Thank you for talking with me. You're very welcome. And now, for swimming. Yeah, we're gonna. Why don't you challenge Yuna and the others? I'm sure they can spare some time. We thought about that, but wouldn't it be imposing on them? Yeah, I mean, they all just went swimming just yesterday. Hold on, I just want to see if... Yeah, I was just gonna see if whoever I picked, if I would get some, well, yeah, what my brain's working, link experience for, but it doesn't seem like that's the case, possibly, no idea. Well, it doesn't hurt to at least ask them. I'll bring it up with them too. I love how free the pool. I love how freeing the pool is, huh? Even if some of us aren't diving in, it certainly is a good way to beat the heat this time of year. Can't complain about the eye candy either. Speaking more practically, it's also a good way to train one's body. Oh ho, now you're speaking my language. Thank you for coming, everyone. Since we're all here, it'd be great to have a little competition. Maybe we could pit 4 members of the swimming club against 4 members of Class 7. If we don't want to use this to end in a tie, we might want teams of odd numbers. How about we do 3 one-on-ones then? In that case, I'll swim for Class 7. Sure, why not? Mix things up a bit. Well, no point wasting time, let's get this started. If it's alright with the rest of you, I'd like to volunteer for the first race. Wayne's the first competitor from the swimming club. Who's racing for Class 7? Let's see. We should probably save Kurt and Ash for later. Alright, I've got this. Best of luck. Ready? Go! Yeah, I know. I've been playing a lot of those games with Miku in it, so I think I can hit these well. Even though I already missed one. Oh god, oh god, oh, what's happened? I just pulled that win. Like, I luckily just pulled that win in. Oh my god, if I had one more miss, it would have been over. Yeah, first round's ours. Impressive work, Yuna. You swim so well, I'm almost jealous. Sorry, team. Hey, it's nothing to worry about. Yeah, this party's just getting started. That was round 1. So, who's next? I suppose I'll give it a go. Okay, the swimming club's second, and Tran is Stark. How about you, Class 7? Let's see. If Stark's our opponent, I don't see why I can win. I have to withdraw. That's fair. Put Kurt in this. Very well, I'll take him on. Best of luck. Ready? Go! Nice. Phew, that was no easy victory. Good job, Kurt. What a thrilling race. Well, that was embarrassing. Did Stark just lose? Wow, Class 7's tougher than they look. We've seen impressive work from both teams so far, but it all comes down to this final round. I don't even have to ask who's racing for the swimming club. Yup, it's my turn. You guys ain't seen nothing yet. Uh-oh, here comes Liel. She'll be even tougher to challenge than Stark. In that case, count me out. I wouldn't stand a chance. Fair enough. Only Ash. Well, if nobody else is volunteering, you can do this, Ash. I shouldn't need to say this, but don't take her lightly. I feel like one mess up is how I fail. Ready? Go! I'm hitting the... Oh my god, no wait, hold on. I was completely had my fingers on the wrong buttons. Ah! Go fast, go fast, go fast. Don't mess it up, don't mess it up, don't mess it up. Pick up that speed. I think she made it first. Second. Oh no! Please let me retry. Please let me retry. Yes, thank you. Oh my god, that sucked. I had my fingers on square and X. Oh my god. Did we? Aha! Yes. Damn, I'm glad I won and all, but I'm wiped out. That was one heck of a race. You really managed to beat Winora. Unbelievable. Yikes, that was embarrassing. Please don't be so hard on yourself. You did very well. Yeah, just because you didn't chalk up on a win doesn't mean you weren't amazing. These kids are incredible swimmers. Might be time to call it a day, though. You all look like you're having fun. Wait, that voice. Well. To be perfectly honest, I've been watching your races. Now, Swarzer, isn't it time to show your students how it's done? You don't mean against you, do you? After how our sparring went yesterday, I can't imagine. Don't tell me you've lost your nerve. Yet, a loss yesterday doesn't preclude a victory today, after all. Now take your position, Crawford. You'll be our referee. Yes, ma'am. The principal never fails to come in like a storm. Still, I have to admit, bluntly put, I can't imagine things will be any different from yesterday. Now, we don't know that yet. If anyone can pull a miracle victory from the jaws of defeat, it's Instructor Reen. You want to put money on that? Could you not? Now, it seems we're both ready. Crawford, count us off. I may not be a match for his swordsmanship, but when it comes to swimming, I might have a chance. No choice but to give it my all. On your marks, get set, go! Whew. What? Oh, I see. I need to be getting them grades, and I need to get them immediately. Okay, I getcha. Oh, I'm gonna fail again. I'm gonna fail again. I'm gonna fail again. I've lost again because I got stuck on good too long. Dang it. I need to be getting greats. Give me the greats. Come on. I'll freaking do you fast. Come on now. I gotta be getting them greats. My speed doesn't... I don't need to be getting called right now. God, because I was getting called. I got distracted. Did I make it? Yay, I did it. Finally. That's like, what, 8th? 9th try? Whoa, he won? He beat the principal. I don't believe it. I always believed in you, Instructor Reen. Huh. Well, I didn't bet against him. Did I really just win? Ah, beautifully done, Swarzer. You found your way to victory. Let's see if you can't do the same next time we spar. Honestly, I think I just got lucky. Well, at least you were able to set a good example for the students. Now, since I have a little extra time, I am willing to accept any and all challengers. Any takers? None at all. Yep. Ah, these swimsuits. Instructor swimwear.
Now...
Wait a minute.
Well then.
Okay.
Woohoo! Well then.
I mean, that's just the same as her... You know...
Okay.
Let's
I don't
go.
know why they just didn't call it what they have for the actual faculty swimsuit.
Let's go.
But yes, I see.
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay.
Ah, yes, we can look at it whenever we want. See, you could get the swimwear in the first and second game for extras.
Now... Okay.
But, with no change there, let's head back to the dorm. And then we have that thing with Toa, of course. I'm going to save. Toa's bonding event will, of course, be it for this episode. Because I still have enough time for it to end just right there. Should I head back to my room and get ready for tomorrow? But what about that thing with Toa? Don't you forget about that thing with Toa. Now we're going for it, I think.
That song was called Under the Bright Shining Sky, and it was beautifully performed by a remarkable young musician named Elliot Craig. Speaking of the sky, his popularity has been skyrocketing. Fun fact, the piano accompaniment was played by his sister, a famous pianist in her own right. Rumor has it, he'll be releasing a new record soon, and I absolutely cannot wait. Next up, we've got some letters from our listeners. Let's see.
Wow, his music's getting played on Abendtime. Elliot must be really giving it his all. And the piano accompaniment must have been Fiona. I'm glad the two of them can play together. It'd be great to hear him play live. Maybe I'll ask him when I see him in Heimdall.
Our next letter comes to us from Fluffy Mint in the Heimdall area. Good evening, Miss Misty. I always look forward to your show. I'm a student at a certain academy, and I can't stop thinking about one of my instructors.
Oh no.
I've been trying to make a move on him, but he just won't take me seriously. What should I do, Miss Misty? Ah, some romantic advice, is it? Secret love between teacher and student. Oh, how bittersweet. But she called him her instructor. Does that mean she goes to some special school? The plot thickens. Well, I really shouldn't, but why not try getting him alone next week during the Capital's Summer Festival? Don't be too aggressive out of the gate. Remember, you're teacher and student, so take advantage of that and work from there. Let's say he's, I don't know, a history teacher. Ask him about something related to class, like the history of Heimdall, as the two of you walk together. If you keep spending time with him like that, then maybe by the time you graduate, you'll have found your way into his heart. Just kidding. Oh, and I hope none of you out there are thinking, worry about yourself before you give relationship advice to others, because I'll have you know, my heart already belongs to all my dear listeners, and that's more than enough for me. Now, moving right along.
Fluffy Mint? Could she have been any more obvious? And Misty's advice was way too on the nose.
That about wraps up this week's show. Like I mentioned earlier, Heimdall's Summer Festival starts next week. I hope you're all able to enjoy the festivities, and maybe have a tearful reunion with some old friends. Summer's finally in full swing now, but keep an eye out for sudden shifts in the weather and make the most of your time. My name is Misty, and I'll be signing off. I hope to see you all again next Abendtime.
Shifts in the weather. What did she mean by that? No, I shouldn't put too much weight on her words. I'm swamped with grading tests. Parents are sold out training and field exercise as it is. Oh, and I made that promise to Toa, too. Alright, everything should be set by now. Oh, it's almost time. Oh, there he is. Good evening, Reen. Hey, Elisa, you too. Emma and Machias. Sorry I'm a little late. No worries, we just started a call too. It's been almost a month and a half since we met in Crossbell, though. Oh, I'm guessing you tuned into Abendtime, right, Reen? Oh yeah, you too, Machias? Her timing is too perfect to be a coincidence. I was listening too, and that woman is so frustrating. We're running all over trying to find her, and she's just taunting us over the radio. It does relieve me to hear her voice every week, though. Her broadcasts are pre-recorded, right? I wonder if anyone knows where she is. I have been considering trying to track her from the recording she leaves. It would probably be better to ask Elisa about her father and our... Wait. Oh yeah. I thought he was talking out loud. What's wrong, Reen? Oh, it's nothing. Right. Our next field exercises are going to be in Heimdall. Ah, really? Excellent. that means we can begin preparing for Class 7's reunion. It feels like it's been forever since the last time we were all together. Yeah, so true. We need to decide on a place and time. Let me know as soon as you figure something out. We'll need to contact the others, Elliot, Gaius, Eustace, and Milliam. Oh right, will Fee, Laura, and Instructor Sarah be there with you, Reen? I've heard some crazy rumors. Oh, actually, before we get to that, should I tell us about Fluffy Mint from the radio? So, it was you she was talking about after all. I figured that was the case as soon as Misty mentioned the capital. Now I'm curious, give us the details, Reen. Isn't she one of the students who just joined your class? Well, I can't say for sure that it's just her. That's her just yet. It's probably just Misty trying to mess with me. That is definitely something I'd see her doing.